Like, I used to have these when I was 5 years
Back
old.
in my turn. And a big turkey's good.
Fluky food. Well, it's Sunday at 10 p.m. and we just wanted to take a little drive. I don't know, see where the night takes us. Sometimes getting a little boring staying home all the time, but I don't know. We like to go to 7-Eleven sometimes when we're antsy and bored and want to just find something different. So let's see what strange things 7-Eleven has these days.
What are these, mushroom crisps?
Let's try it.
Okay.
Rice rolls.
Cocoa rice rolls.
Let's try it.
Okay. Oh, I don't like when things are called dainty, so I don't know if we can get that.
Pretzels. Are they like flat pretzels?
I guess so.
Should we try them?
Anything you want.
Okay,
Do
let's
that.
try one.
Okay.
And I'll try.
Okay. Watermelon. I have always wondered who eats these.
Today it's gonna be us. This looks like the type of candy bar that's insanely old. It's like this candy bar's been around since what, the 70s?
Oh, probably longer than that.
No fries?
$6.99.
$6.99.
They're not cheap, but we want to try them.
Okay, here we are. So we just got home from our late night 7-Eleven run.
Okay, well, let's start off with the drinks. So you got 7-Eleven watermelon pop, I guess, or
Yeah.
soda, as the Americans say.
The brand is called 7 Select. I guess they
yeah.
make their own.
Yeah, absolutely. Why
sodas.
not?
It's a great color. I don't know, and it's really clear. I just really wanted to try
All
something.
right.
They also have mango,
Oh,
and who knows? This might be the best thing I've ever tasted. I doubt it. I'm not a huge soda drinker, but
if this is good, I'll be shocked.
that is not bad.
Really?
It is not bad at all. It's sweet. It tastes like,
Oh, what is that? It's like something.
right?
Yeah. Don't think I'm gonna place it, but it does taste a bit familiar. But
It tastes like candy.
yeah.
I do not hate this at all.
I wouldn't buy it, but
I wouldn't buy it again, and I probably will not drink any more of it. But I don't hate it. It's a lot of sugar.
One of our loyal viewers, Jamie Schulman, told us that his favorite drink is Grape Crush. And I think my friend Jeff has said he loves Grape Crush. And this is the type of thing I would just walk by. And I like Orange Crush, but I would just not have Grape Crush. I always wondered kind of who buys this. It's probably not for me. I know I've had that before. I think in my life I've maybe tasted that when I was a kid, maybe, I don't know.
This is
Woo!
exactly what I expected it to taste like.
Actually, me too.
It's like a melted popsicle. A melted grape popsicle.
Okay, that's
It's
cool.
not bad. You know what? I could totally see how someone would really like it. Probably younger kids do drink it more, but...
Okay, so anyway, yeah, that was really interesting. A little sweet for me. All right, now let's have more of our savory food snacks here. All right, so this is a corn dog. If you saw our recent video where I had a mini corn dog for the first time in my life, now this is my first full-size corn dog. Cheers.
Cheers. So these are 2 for $5 at 7-Eleven, and the really nice lady there made them fresh for us
Okay.
in the oven. So pretty excited. Okay.
Tastes like fried bologna. Oh yeah.
Wow. You need more mustard on your. Jeez. The hot dog is not a typical hot dog. It definitely actually looks like bologna, but it's still delicious.
Not bad.
It's not crispy. It's still soft, but.
Nice, actually. Yeah. What have I been missing all my life with no corn dogs? I have always wondered, even from working at a gas station when I was 17 years old, who buys these? I've always wanted to know. And I mean, if they were $2 or something, I'd get it, but this is
$6.75.
$6.75 Canadian currency. And now I will say there's a lot of meat there. Yeah, like there's a lot of stuff there. I might need to dip in mustard here, I think. But
You try this and I'll read out what meats are in here that you're eating. So there's smoked ham,
some mustard.
pepperoni, roast beef, cheddar, mozzarella, Swiss, and mayo. That's a pretty impressive sub.
The meat needs more flavor, but there's a lot of meat though. For quantity, I can't really say anything bad. That's a lot of meat in there. I would have thought it'd be overly salted, and yet it's under. That's very surprising. For something that you would think would need to be stored there for a long time, you'd think there'd be extra salt.
It needs more sauce for sure. Like way more
Yeah,
sauce.
and I dipped it in a bunch of mustard and it's still, like, I have to open it up and fill it with mustard.
All there really is mayo, and the mayo's already like, it's not a lot.
No.
And it's already been like soaked up by the bun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I still don't know who would actually buy this sandwich.
I mean, I would kind of get it if you're at a gas station in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
Like, I'm from Saskatchewan. If you're in the middle of Saskatchewan somewhere with nothing around,
I understand.
even though, you know, and if it's late, I guess, middle of the night, I get it, but why even bother sending it to, you know, a 7-Eleven in Calgary when you're 2 minutes from a McDonald's? All I'm impressed with is the sheer amount of meat.
Yeah.
Like, that's like, I can see the appeal of that, but
Yeah, definitely.
okay.
Okay, these I'm so excited to try because I have absolutely no idea how this is going to taste. These are shiitake mushroom crisps. Lightly cooked and seasoned.
And we've never seen these before.
These are rare, ready-to-eat snack. They're very high source of dietary fiber. Everyone needs extra fiber.
Well, we do love mushroom. Whoa, that's not what I was expecting either.
Here, have a smaller one.
No, I'm going all the way. Oh, look at this sucker. They're hard.
Good.
I don't know what it is. I like mushrooms a lot.
They're vegan friendly, and these are shiitake mushrooms. These are actually quite delicious.
This bag was more than that sub. This was $6.99 for the mushrooms.
Well, shiitake mushrooms are
I
extremely
know.
expensive. I actually really like these. They're really crunchy, and they're very substantial.
Are you saying that's pretty good shiitake?
Oh boy, I'm so sorry.
Okay, so I don't know what I think of that.
Pat on the back.
Thank you.
You didn't like it?
Well, they're just nothing.
They've got a good mouthfeel.
Mine was pretty hard.
Yeah, it was, definitely.
I actually didn't get a whole lot of flavor either way, to be honest. No.
They're subtle, but I like this.
Surprising. Okay. So these are, for a grammarian like me, this is difficult, but pretzels, I can barely say it.
It's because they're pressed.
I don't care. I don't like it.
I roll.
I like spelling and grammar and stuff.
I roll at you. They are pretzels. They're pressed pretzels.
Oh, I can barely hear them.
So they're really thin, and they've got everything seasoning on them. Everything seasoning on them.
Okay. Now we're talking.
Oh, good.
Now we're talking. We're still not saying that word, but we're talking.
These would be so good in some sort of dip. Like in
Hummus.
like in hummus or really soft feta cheese. Oh, like that dip that mom makes. Oh, so good. These are the surprise, I think. I was not expecting anything from
The
these.
seasoning, the salt, like you get this nice flavor and then you taste some seasoning and then you get some salt coming in there at the end. Like, oh man.
Yeah, try these. They're good.
I thought these were gonna be bland and some of the other stuff would have, and like the mushrooms would have a bunch of flavor.
I am surprised the mushrooms don't have more flavor. But those are good. It's the everything seasoning on them. I think that makes a difference because that's got like salt and onion and garlic and everything. So
my mouth is just watering like crazy from that. So that is amazing.
Really good.
Okay, what else we got?
Munchos.
I've never had those.
Light and crispy tasting snack. They're potato crisps. So they're not exactly potato chips. I used to have these when I was younger, and they're just strange flavor, and I sort of wanted you to try them.
Okay, here I go. They're basically plain potato chips.
No, there's something about them. Like, look at them.
Oh, there's definitely a difference, but in terms of the experience.
There's something different about these, and they're made from potato flakes and cornmeal and potato starch.
There's a difference, but I mean, like, it's not major.
No, it is.
Like, if you had a craving for plain potato chips and you didn't have any, but you had these,
they wouldn't fill it for me.
What?
I know. They wouldn't.
What are you talking about?
They wouldn't. The flavor is too different.
Okay, if you had a craving for these, plain potato chips might not fill it, but if you had a craving for plain potato chips, that should fill it.
No. They're too different for me. Look, I'm sorry. They're too different. Don't.
My palate isn't advanced enough for you.
It's not.
Okay.
It's not, I'm sorry.
Okay, what do we got here, Coco?
Okay. These are cocoa rice roll. They're Thai jasmine rice coconut crispy roll. They're made with real coconut milk. These are interesting, and these are also vegan. Are we gonna become vegans after this video? That's funny. I just had to throw that out there because this is the most vegan stuff I've ever eaten in my life.
Yeah. Oh, so this is coconut. Is this supposed to be sweet?
Yeah.
What is that? There's cinnamon in that?
Coconut. Coconut milk, rice flour, coconut syrup, coconut sugar, and roasted black sesame seeds.
That's pretty good.
Those are different.
I was not expecting, like, it reminds me of some sort of dessert I've had, I think.
Yeah. They're not my favorite. The flavor in there, I think it's the coconut flavor in there is not, it's not hitting it for me.
Shockingly, I like them.
Interesting. They're very interesting though, for sure. They're gluten-free. Oh, that's impressive.
It is.
Wow.
In the rare instance that I would want to sit and have a crunchy snack, but I was more feeling like sweet instead of savory, I would get those.
These are quite surprising actually.
Yeah, like the two things I probably thought I'd like the least, or I think I like the most.
Yeah.
I'm shocked. That's crazy. Those are good. Okay, and lastly, we have the Big Turk, which I don't think either of us has ever tried in our lives. And to me, it just looks like something that would be from 1925, but I don't know. I'll have to look up when it's from.
Yeah, to me, this looks like the type of thing where an extremely old person would be like, I used to have these when I was 5 years old.
A Big Turk is good.
So mean.
That's mean.
Okay.
Okay, what is this? Looks like Jello.
Turkish Delight is what we're reading.
Looks like
here.
Jello with the...
Okay, it's Turkish Delight, which I hate Turkish Delight. There's nothing
What
delightful.
is Turkish Delight?
It's some sort of Arabic treat. It's like extremely sweet jelly.
Okay.
It's hard jelly. It's not like soft.
I'm going in.
Oh.
What is that? It's like jujubes and chocolate and...
Okay, it's not as bad as just plain Turkish Delight. Usually Turkish Delight just has rose water flavoring. And my god, that's the nastiest stuff you've ever tasted in your life. I hate it.
It's getting worse in my mouth.
Have you ever had those, chocolate covered jujubes?
No.
Yeah, that's exactly what this is.
I'm waiting to taste the soap.
Ew.
You know, like it feels like this is a joke.
Yeah.
It's like a prank candy.
Yeah, Big Turk, it's not for everyone, but I think the people who must like it must love it.
Whoever came up with Big Turk is a big jerk. Wow.
I'm gonna wash it down with some watermelon drink. Have some crushed grapes.
No, I can't. It's too sweet. Jamie, come pick up your. Actually, this was even better. This was actually better.
So best thing I think of the night for me has to be the corn dogs. Those were a surprise. I thought they were not going to be good at all.
Yeah, I'm going to narrowly give it to this, number 1. And then the cocoa rice rolls would be my number 2. The plain chip, what are they called? Munchos?
Munchos.
And these probably tied for 3rd.
Yeah.
Then I'd probably go the super meat sandwich fourth, and then
The shiitake.
the mushrooms, I guess, and then the drinks.
Big Turks for sure is your last one.
Yeah, Big Turk's the worst. That was offensive.
That was interesting. I'm glad we tried it, so now we know to never purchase it again. That was our 7-Eleven late night run. This is definitely not the 7-Eleven we grew up with, because they never really had anything other than like drinks and chips and...
Yeah, so we're not quite at Japan, but we're better than we were 30 years ago, so we're making progress at 7-Eleven with late night treat options.
They also have fried chicken, which I'd be really interested to try. We have had their pizza before. It's disgusting. Don't do it. It's not worth the price. And it's very cheap, and it tastes very cheap.
7-Eleven pizza is just like cheap frozen pizza.
Yeah.
That
And
they
not
bring.
good
No.
stuff. No.
No, don't go for that, but
we've heard their fried chicken is really good.
it'll be okay, yeah. Throw your favorite 7-Eleven late night eats and treats and tricks and unique things you like to get in the comments below. Let us know, contact us, reach out, comment, whatever you gotta do. And we really appreciate all the support as the channel grows. And we'll keep going out in the middle of the night if you're gonna feel like watching. So thanks to everyone.
We'll keep eating, you keep watching.
Sounds good to me. All right, just leave me alone with these.
Pretzels.
Leave me alone with these things that shall not be named, and I will eat them and enjoy my grammar. Night.